Aquarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person that's on your mind. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at tarot cards, some oracle cards. At the end, we'll get some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, go ahead and flip it. Okay, well, it looks like we've got those cards starting this reading off are the Death card, followed by the Five of Swords, followed by the Strength in the reverse, and then followed by the Six of Wands in the reverse. And so with the Death card, you may be dealing with the Scorpio, does not have to be, but the Death card symbolizes an ending, to begin anew. Okay, now whether that is to begin anew with this person or some other path completely, but this is the end of a cycle. It's a transformation that's going on with you, a transition, and this may have been unexpected for you, but what I'm seeing here is that you were dealing with somebody that very much so had some cowardly behaviors, very aggressive, very deceptive, maybe even violent, but this person was sneaky, and this person caused you to start doubting yourself, okay? It may have lowered your self-esteem, made you feel a little bit inadequate. It messed with your pride and your ego the way that this person behaved. This person could have walked away, or this person may have just been very sneaky, very cowardly in the way in which they went about things. They lied, self-sabotaged, and tried to deceive you. And so what this led to was you feeling very inadequate in this relationship. And so it led to failure of this relationship. You felt like there was no recognition. This person was very arrogant and egotistical. You were dealing with a follower, somebody that was very disloyal, and you found out some bad news. All right, let's get some from this deck and see if we can expand this out a little bit. With the Death card starting off, though, and with the Strength card, I'm sorry, you could be dealing with a Leo as well, or something in Leo season. But with that Death card showing up, it's like things could not continue the way that they were, right? We've got the Temperance card that's sitting in the reverse that came out with the Ace of Spheres in the upright. And so when we talk about the Temperance being in the reverse, this is like somebody that brought a lot of disruptive energy, a lot of chaos to this relationship, and it felt very much so like it was out of your control. And so with the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles that's coming up here, or the Ace of Spheres, this can represent really just getting your foundation back together. That could be a new job, it could be a raise, a promotion, a new income from somewhere, but this is really getting your stability together. And so this relationship may have affected your stability financially, or maybe even just emotionally and spiritually. But because this Temperance is in the reverse, everything just felt really out of whack, out of balance. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius with that card showing. Wow. All right, let's get one more from this deck. You know, relationships can throw us a little bit off course, maybe throw your focus off. And so that may be why you're working now to get your finances back together, or at least your stability. Wow, we got the Page of Swords that's showing up here. We got us a spy, okay? We got somebody that's curious, gossiping, spying, prying. But this is also the truth. And so this came out right under the Death card. So you may have gone looking and found out some information that led to the ending of this relationship. One more. Too many. One more. Okay, you could have been looking online and saw something, looking in someone's phone, whatever the case may be. But now we got the Two of Wands that's sitting here. And the Two of Wands is all about making a choice, whether that be to leave this situation, to travel, but you were waiting on results that did not come through in this relationship. And so you had to make a choice, and that choice may have been to walk away. All right, let's get some from this deck, see if we can expand this. After these, we'll kind of switch gears a little bit. Okay, what else is going on with this situation? Oh, the Five of Wands, conflict. Okay, this is the second five that has come up. So this This particular 5 can represent rivalries, challenges, okay? So this individual may have had third parties in here that you felt like you were challenging against. This person also could have treated relationships or sexual partners like a sport, okay? And so this caused a lot of conflict, and this also caused your feelings of inadequacy or lower self-esteem in this relationship. This messed with your pride and your ego. Now we're getting duplicate cards. All right, 2 of Wands came out again, and this is all about, again, waiting for the results, but also knowing that you had to make a choice. And it feels like that choice was for you to travel away from this situation because it was just a very big disappointment for you. One more from this deck. All right, we got the Knight of Wands that came out with the 3 of Wands. And so when we talk about the Knight of Wands, we're talking about somebody that is very free-spirited, maybe even to the point of being non-committal, but somebody that is very lusty, okay? So you and this person may have been very highly attracted to each other, or this person just had excessive energy and non-committal energy. All right, and then we get the 3 of Wands that shows up, and this is all about expansion, traveling, you know, getting your finances together, maybe even working with other individuals. And this kind of is appropriate that it comes out. So the Knight of Wands came out right under the Temperance. And so we're talking about things being unbalanced because this person was kind of spreading their lustiness around, okay? And then with the Ace of Spheres, we get the 3 of Wands after that. So you may be working collaboratively with some individuals, and it's going to change your financial standing. Okay, let's get what this person thinks about when they think about you. So when you pop in this person's mind, what do they think about? The 2 of Swords that's sitting in the reverse. So this person feels very much so that you are confused or very indecisive about them, that you no longer are making that decision to go towards them or to compromise. You've gotten too much information. Okay, you found out too much. You know too much now. And so this person feels like you're never going to give them a chance again, okay? Wow, we got the Everything is Fine card. Now, in this deck, there are 2 cards that look exactly the same. There's the 10 of Swords and then the Everything is Fine card. Now, with the Everything is Fine card, this is like you portraying out to the world that everything is good. Okay, even though this person knows that they hurt you, you may not be telling them anymore. You may not be even wanting to talk about it. Now, remember when I said that you may have gone snooping and found out something? You can see this individual is looking on their phone. So again, you may have found out something through your phone, whether that be online or through a message or a phone call or their phone. But you're pretty much telling them like, no, I'm good. Or at least that's how they think you are portraying out to the world. All right, what else does this person think about? They want to come from out of the cold, okay? We got the 5 of Pentacles that's sitting in the reverse. And this, you know, this also can represent just hope returning to you, all right? A new job, a new home, recovering. And so this person may see you as recovering and really growing and building. And we get the Knight of Pentacles that came out with it. And so with this Knight of Pentacles showing up, this is all about working very hard. So this person may see that you are trying to rebuild your foundation and that you are really working hard to build your stability again, maybe because they left you out in the cold. All right, we got the Hierophant that's sitting in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody that just isn't getting it. Okay, they're just not getting it. They're not conforming to this relationship. They're not conforming to the norm. And so when this person thinks about you, they think that you're not trying to build and grow this relationship anymore, that you don't want that traditional or conventional relationship with them anymore. One more. What? Okay. King of Swords that's showing up here. And so when this person thinks about you, they think that you are now thinking with your mind, not your heart. Being very strategic, being very intentional about what it is that you want, being very honest with yourself. And maybe you've been very brutally honest to this person. All right, real quick, I just want to see what you think about this person when you think about them. Okay, when you think about this person, what comes to your mind, and then we'll switch over to some oracle cards. A lot comes to your mind. Let's just get 1 or 2. All right, let's see. Okay, what do you think about when this person pops in your head? All right, we got the King of Pentacles that's sitting here in the reverse. And so you think that this person doesn't follow through. This is a talker and not a walker. This is a person that makes commitments and does not follow through with them. This is not a reliable person in your mind. This is a person that may also be jealous and controlling. And the reason why is because they're coming from a place of low self-esteem themselves. All right, what else do you think about King of Wands that's showing up here? And so when you think about this person, you may have found them to be very charming, very much so a leader, maybe even powerful in this situation. All right, but the King of Wands can also be very lusty, lust-filled. All right. Okay, what else do you think about when you think about this person? All right, we got the Temperance card that's sitting in the reverse. So, you know, when you think about this person, you feel like they're very chaotic, okay? Just all over the place, very excess. They don't know how to do things in moderation. This is a person that instead of going out on the town every once in a while, goes out every single weekend, okay? What else do you think about when you think about this person? This person brought this whole situation out of balance. Okay, you may have been very balanced with it, but they were not. We got the Seven of Pentacles that's showing up here. And so when you think about this person, you think about how much you had your success delayed because of this relationship. You were very patient. You put in a lot of hard work into this situation, but you did not get success out of it because of this person's actions. All right, one more. What do you think about when you think about this person? All right, we got the Four of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so this is all about arguments. You think about the arguments that caused you to move out or leave this situation altogether. This is what your mind is focused on, is the disagreements, the conflicts, the arguments, the empty victory of this situation. All right. Okay, so our first oracle card is the Passion card in the reverse. Now, with it in the upright, it means allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, but it's sitting in the reverse. So this relationship just turned out to be a big, fat disappointment. All right, what was once very passionate, no longer. All right, we got religious factors showing up here with the let go of control issues. So religious factors is your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, this could be taken so many different ways, okay? You could have somebody that's very spiritual, somebody that's very religious, somebody that's very religious, somebody that is not at all, okay? You could also have somebody that believes in marriage and somebody that does not. And so you just have to take that as it resonates to you. And then we have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So if you were trying to control this person, I think you realized very quickly that you could not control this situation, that it was going to unfold the way that it did. Because these relationships that we go through like this, that have this amount of pain, really are there to teach us, to build us, to prepare us for that strong union, that partnership that we're really seeking. We have heart with the key. This is sitting in the reverse. Now, in the upright, this is about opening your heart. This is about feeling very perfect with an individual, feeling like you've met your one, welcoming love in, but it's sitting in the reverse. So you may have at one time felt like this person was the one for you, but maybe the timing was not right, or maybe this person just was a lesson. All right, we have the golden mirror that's showing up here, and the golden mirror is all about a self-absorbed narcissist or a very selfish person. I hate to overuse that word, narcissist, but all in all, we're talking about a one-sided relationship. Somebody that comes in and says all the right things to kind of hook you in, and then once they have you hooked in, child, they act a fool. And then we got the Hammer card. Now, this is all about sabotaging a relationship, but also working on it, being very repetitive. So you guys may have had a lot of breakups to make up. Okay, break up and then build and then come back together, and then break up and then build and then come back together. Now, that may not be for everybody, but somebody out there has done the circle game. You know, when you say somebody goes full, 360, that just means they ended up right back in the same place. And so I think maybe you guys did a lot of circling and ended up in the same place. This says all you need is to believe in yourself. I know that's right. Let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle. I'm feeling that one. And then we're going to flip over to some personal messages. Oh man, we got the Passion card. This is Kindle, Glow, and Spark. Now the reason why I like this card is you can see that all the light, all the power is in their hands. That means that you have all the power to determine your next steps and your journey in this life. So what you have to do is you have to identify where your spirit is calling you, and then you need to kindle it up. You know, build it up and really let it glow, and then it will take off. It'll spark up, and then you'll be on that new path, that new journey, and you'll be following where your soul is pulling you. I love that card. That's one of my favorite in that deck. All right, let's flip over to some personal messages. After this, we're going to get a poem and then some direct messages from this person. This says, you are protected. Absolutely. Take better care of yourself. We have Cancer. All right, so could be dealing with the Cancer, could be something in Cancer season. Also could be with that take care of yourself. You may be dealing, unfortunately, with Cancer. When was the last time you spoiled you? All right, you got to love you for sure. All right, we got move in silence. Only speak when it's time to say checkmate. Okay, everybody doesn't need to know your moves. We got changes. Don't knock it till you try it. New beginnings. Time to clean the circle. Remove those who don't serve you. You must inhale and exhale. Take life one day at a time. Make time for what is important. Taurus. So you could be dealing with the Taurus. We did get that Hierophant card. Or could be dealing with something in Taurus season. Stop thinking so much and start acting. All right, you must learn how to communicate. Speak up. It might change everything. Make sure that you're not holding your tongue, that you're speaking up appropriately. All right, make peace with your past. Making peace with your past is learning the lessons to leave that in the past and then open your heart to love. So once you make peace with the past, you'll be able to open that heart up to brand new love. Let's get a poem. Oh, this one's a sassy little poem for this reading, all right? We got number 23, I bet. It's okay you gave me useless keys that only locked each door, because I bet you want me back now that you don't have me anymore. Ow! Like, you gonna want me. You gonna want me back when I'm gone. All right, if this person that we were talking about here from the beginning, if they could say anything to you at all, no pride, no ego, no fear, what would this person say to you? Where'd it go? Oh, child, this thing tried to run away. I want to know what this says now. Whew. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. Ooh, they made me fight for that message, honey. Wow. Were you fighting to get those kind of messages from this person? I love me. I love you. I love we. I'm sorry I made you feel alone. Okay, let's get some more. What else would this person want to say to you? If nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? Okay, what else does this person want to say to you? I want to fight for us. We were meant to be together. Ooh. All right. All right, your last messages are, I'm afraid of love, but I wish you could see you through my eyes. All right, this is your reading. Make sure to come back and check me out.